Welcome back to the video. You're joining me in the car share Prius. If you're not caught up and you don't know what's going on, in September, my E46 was written off in a parking lot by some old woman who hit my car. If you didn't see that video, it'll be linked either here or here. So go watch that video. So ICBC's been trying to figure out what to do with paying me back, and then it took like 4 months. September, October, November, December, they finally reached a settlement with me, and I'm still fighting it, but they took back my rental vehicle. So I guess like for last semester, I've been driving a rental vehicle, Mitsubishi RVR, and that was very sad, but at least I had a vehicle. And then so I went back to Toronto for like the winter break, and then now I'm back in Vancouver and I don't have a car because they took that car back. And so that's why you're joining me here in the Prius. But today, that's gonna change. We are finally going to go pick up our new car and not be carless anymore. I've been so depressed without having a car. On the flight here, Air Canada destroyed my computer and that made me so upset. I'll play that video footage here of me opening my computer to find it smashed. So I just got back to Vancouver from Toronto. When I was like lifting the suitcase to put into my friend's car, I heard the worst sound imaginable and I instantly knew. So there's the PC in the suitcase. I have this like camping mattress. They like blow up and inflate, so it's like a little squishy. And I just like wrapped it over. Oh my gosh, I can hear the glass like in the ground. That's so sad. But yeah, I tried my best, but I guess it wasn't enough. Big sad. And then I've also just been super sad not having a car because I have to take the bus every day. I sound so spoiled, I know, but one of the biggest parts that I'm missing is being able to go to TNT and grab like Asian food, because we're like in sort of like a white neighborhood, and so it's pretty sad. But with a car, we're gonna have some Asian food again, and I'm so excited about that. So we're about an hour-ish away from our destination. We're gonna go pick up the car, heading out of the city, and gonna go get our new car. We're getting a new car today, but what car are we getting? Here's a hint. Oh, and it's gone. Mazda. Zoom, zoom. We are at the Mazda dealership getting our pre-purchase inspection done on the car. I won't show you what it is just yet because it's a surprise, so wait till later in this video. Although, I think in the thumbnail I said it was a convertible, and Mazda only makes one convertible, but that's besides the point. Just keep watching. Look at that. Yeah, that's cool.
2 hours later.
It's extremely cold, it's raining, but we just got finished doing our paperwork at the insurance place, and here it is. Here is my new car. It's a Miata! Alright, we have to go put the plates on. Oh no. Got our plates and everything. Gotta go toss them on, and we got a new car. I'm so happy. Ola's on a Miata. Not Ola's, but we can talk about it when we're out of the cold because I'm freezing. And just like that, we have a new car. Let's get home now because it's extremely cold. This car is so small, but I fit. Got all set up. The phone mount works with the small vents. And of course, you know, driving top down, because of course, if you buy a convertible, you have to drive it as a convertible. And look at the sunset. I'm not sure if you can hear me, but I'm having the time of my life in a convertible. Oh my gosh, it is so freaking cold right now. I just have the heat blasting and the heated seats. Oh my god, this is so much fun. I love it. We got the bridge up there and the sunset. Oh my gosh, I love this. I'm having the time of my life.
The next morning.
So it's the next day. Last night we took the car back and we had an amazing drive. It was so much fun. Having a convertible is actually changing my life. I'm enjoying it so much. But the car is absolutely filthy right now because the owner left it like under a tree, he said. So we're gonna go wash it today and get it looking super nice and bring out that Highland green. Look how filthy it is. It's absolutely disgusting. Let's go fix that ASAP. And the roof and the trunk as well. Oh my goodness. So we got the Miata all washed up and dried, and already the green is coming out so much more. But as you can see, there's some like sap marks because it's probably parked under a tree and such, and those won't come out under a normal wash. So we got here our clay bar from Chemical Guys, as well as a Meguiar's Gold Class Quick Wax, and that'll help us get all of the extra like contaminants and like sticky stuff off and give us a really smooth paint finish. If you guys didn't already see my video from when we did the E46, I explained it a lot better, but let's get the same process going for the Miata. Whee! And just like that, we have a fairly clean Miata. Alright, let's get out of here and I'll give you guys a full walk around of my new car. Putting the top down on this car is just so addicting. I love it. Okay, before we talk about the car itself, let's talk about how this car came to be. If you guys didn't see already, I had a BMW E46 before, which is like last summer, and that car was an absolute dream. And then the car got written off. I was literally parked in a parking lot and some old woman hit me in a parking lot, and that wrote off the car. If you guys didn't catch that video, go make sure to check it out, because that was one of the most upsettingest videos that I've ever had to make. And I swear I cried for like 5 days after that happened. And then COVID happened, and so I didn't end up coming back to Vancouver until like January or so. And then came back to January, and at this point I've been without like a nice car since September. So like 4 or 5 months, and your boy has been pretty depressed. Between Air Canada destroying my computer and some old woman destroying my car, your boy was pretty depressed. Your boy was a little lemon zesty, very depressy. And so at this point it's been like 5 months since I've been without like a nice car. And oh my gosh, my entire personality is cars. So if I don't have a car, I basically have no personality. And without any personality, that's like literally zero fun, and I could not stand that whatsoever. So obviously I had to get another car, and I had to get another car like ASAP. So I decided to look around for a car, of course, and then I impulse bought a Miata. Throwback to last summer, one of my friends, Kevin, with his NB Miata took me out for a rip, and it was absolutely crazy. It was just so much fun just ripping around. We weren't even going that fast, but Miatas they just hit different. I don't think I made a video that night, but on my Instagram story, I said, I'm buying a Miata. I still had the E46 at the time, so obviously I wasn't gonna actually buy a Miata, but you know, the universe has a funny way of working. We've just come to the top of a parkade in UBC just to get a fresh look at the car, and you can see the sun setting behind me, looking so nice. Ah, my Miata. It definitely needs a polish to get out some of those like deeper areas that I couldn't really get out with a simple soap and clay bar, but car is looking super nice. I'm so happy with this car, it's so sick. And hopefully you can sort of see like little sparkle. Yeah, if you can sort of see the sparkle, looks super nice. Highland green, such a cool color. But here's my Miata. This is a 2008 NC1 Miata, or MX-5 as it's called here, I believe. Such a cool car. This car is actually a power retractable hardtop model. So you can see right here, this is a hardtop that comes over, as you saw in some of the previous clips, as opposed to most of the Miatas, which are a manual soft top, which you have to like grab and pull over. This was actually a automatic hardtop, which is super cool. Some people on the forum say it looks like a Transformers car. A little bit of a stretch, but I think it's still cool. And one of my other favorite parts is the interior. Highland green was only offered with this tan leather interior, which I think is so cool. No boring black here, and green over tan, it's a classic. Such a cool car. Also, fun story, when I was at the DMV, they didn't have any Purcell Mountains plates, which is like this plate. And then the manager had to go to the back and find a box, and she found like a single box full of new plates. And all the plates were like these plates, which is PT69 and then a number followed by D. And so I didn't have a choice but to get a plate with 69. So yeah, that's just the way it is. But this car is so awesome. It's so small and cute and such a fun time. I don't really need anything super big because I'm just here at university just going back and forth to campus. So I decided to get myself a small sports roadster. So cool. Obviously we had to get the manual. And this is actually a 6-speed too, if you can tell. It's a 6-speed. Only came on the GT series of cars. So I guess like the full name for this car is a 2008 NC1 Miata Power Retractable Hardtop GT. Definitely a mouthful, but it's such a sick car. This car is actually fully loaded. So it's also got the Bilstein suspension, as well as the LSD, which is pretty rare, as well as the premium package, which means it's actually keyless entry and keyless start, which is pretty cool for a 2008 model. But yeah, a fully loaded green on tan power retractable hardtop Miata. Such a sick car. I'm so happy with it. And then also real quick, we can pop the hood to see what's underneath. I have no idea where the catch is. Oh, that sounded about right. If I can find the freaking hood release. There we go. So the Mazda Miata is powered by a 2-liter inline-4, very peppy engine. It's so nice to just fly through the revs and get all the way up there. As opposed to driving a fast car slow, I'm definitely enjoying the buying a slow car and driving it fast. So yeah, inline-4, 2 liters. It's got about 167 horsepower, so a bit of a downgrade when compared to my 230-ish horsepower E46. But this car is way lighter. I believe this car weighs only like 2,500 pounds. People always bag on the NC for being really heavy, but coming from the E46, this car is so light. It handles corners so well, and it's just so fun to chuck into corners like never before. I'm definitely enjoying this small, fun, convertible, little cute sports car. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one where I have some more fun in my new Miata.
You turn the beat up just a little more too. Let's crank it. Hey, yeah, hey, yeah. Glass all cooking, looking kinda stupid. On that mighty beat, and I'm rapping till I'm lucid. 2 hits laid out on the table, who gon' do it? I got food inside the fridge and people in the living room.